good, y'all? It's your girl Tay, aka the Chocolate Queen. I'm back on the video with another video for y'all today. I've been doing story times recently, and I think I like this. It kind of lets me vent, get a few things out that I've had to go through on my own. If y'all interested in that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm also bringing back my bonnet talk series. I had this idea back in the day. I have a few videos where I filmed in my bonnet. First of all, it lets my wig not wig without being obvious. And secondly, it's very comfortable and it's just into the vibe of having a little talk. So let's get into it. I'm gonna be telling you guys the time where I almost lost my life before I was 10 years old. Make sure you give this video a like, comment, share with a friend if they've ever been or had a near-death experience like I did. This video is going to be very interesting because a lot of people don't know this, even as family. They don't know that I experienced this. Like, I literally almost lost my life before the age of 10. It's going to be a very brief story, but I just remember I was on I call it my block, okay? I'm from the Bronx, New York, so outside, the street that you live on is your block. And I was on my block. I was on my street having fun with my neighbors. And we went next door to my neighbor's house. And she was making food for us, I guess, or things like that. I don't have a vivid imagery of what happened, but all I know is the ice cream truck came on the block, right? And the ice cream truck was at the end of the block. My house was like more so directly in the middle of the block. So I run to the ice cream truck with my money in hand, just ready to get ice cream. I'm on the other side where the sidewalk is. So I'm ordering my ice cream. I finally get my ice cream. I'm so excited to just go and devour this, tear this up. I'm just so excited. I'm just a kid. I'm excited that I have ice cream. So I have my ice cream in my hand and I run around towards the front of the ice cream truck into traffic. Now on my block, it's very quiet. Like, it's more of a suburban type of block, even though it's next to the hood where it's not that much stuff going on. It's very quiet. So I'm thinking, there's no traffic. When I got my ice cream, I seen there was no cars coming. I was just so excited. I ran in front of the ice cream truck and I did not see a police car was coming full speed down the block. Now, also, where I live, the block is kind of like a hill. My block is here, and then the intersection where the ice cream truck of the other street is here. So this is where I live on the block. I go to the end of the block to meet this intersection with the next block where the ice cream truck is parked at. I'm on this block. I'm going around the ice cream truck. Have to look both ways before I go back into my block. So as I'm going into my block, a truck or a police car is coming full speed down the block. So when I get in the road, I look. I had my ice cream and I couldn't even move. I was like a deer stuck in headlights. And the way this policeman swerved so hard out of the way, he probably would have lost his own life the way he swerved so hard out of trying not to hit me. I felt so conflicted in my body, like the way he was coming down that street. There was no stopping me. There was no stopping. There was no budging. He was coming full force at me. Once he swerved, he went back and now he's in front of me. He pulled over and he stopped and he's just stuck. I knew he was panicking, shaking in his boots because I'm less than 10 years old. He pulled over and he's like holding on to his steering wheel and he's like breathing hard. He's looking like, where is your family? Where is your parent? And I'm just still in the middle of the street. And I look and I cross and I'm just like, I'm sorry. And like, I ran into my house and ate the rest of my ice cream. And I might just be this little black kid. He probably like, well, she don't got no parents out here right now. So I'm just looking at him like, I'm sorry. And I run into the house. But I felt so bad. I never told anybody about that. I do not know how I'm still alive to this day. Like, my block, let's say the street was horizontal. The block on the corner where the ice cream truck was parked across the street on a vertical. So if you can imagine that, it's like a T. So yes, that's what happened. I just wanted to share that story time because just imagine you are on duty and you see an ice cream truck. You don't see anybody in the street, but you're driving and a kid darts in front of your car. That's what I did. literally misses me and swerves. And I was just not a scratch, not a scar on my body. And by the grace of God, that was only him. I knew at that age that it had to be the grace of God because there was nothing stopping him. There was nothing stopping me from getting hit. It was me in the car. I never told anybody what happened, how neglectful I was, how I just, and at that time too in my life, I was very disassociated with myself. I didn't think that things were real. That's a different story time for a different day, but the way I felt in my life, I felt very disassociated from myself, that I basically took my life as if it wasn't that important. So maybe that could have led into why I just darted out in the street, but maybe it didn't, because I'm a kid with ice cream and I'm happy and I'm not even registering how real you can lose your life to a car accident. That's not registering in my head at the age of 10 or under. So I just wanted to share that video with you guys. It just kept reoccurring in my brain, like, you have to share, you have to share. Nobody knows what you went through. And it may sound very simple, like, okay, well, you spiritual, like, you still have your life, but in the face of death, like literally in your face, like you have a split second to think that you could have just died right now. Cop's life would have probably been in danger, or he would have lost his job, title, whatever. So I'm just very grateful to still be here, to be alive. That was one of my near-death experiences. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever had a near-death experience. If I think about it, I'm pretty sure I'll have another story time for y'all. So if y'all like this video, make sure I give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, save this video. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.